In order to save the world and fulfill his destiny, a young man embarks on a quest to find the fabled Golden Fleece in Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters.
I heard there was a prophecy about me.
It would seem that the prophecy was referring to our annihilation.
It's been 3 years since the first film, so not too long, but I imagine that for an actor, it's always really exciting to be able to return to a character, especially one like Percy Jackson.
These movies are fun, a lot of fun to make. Fun to watch, but fun to make too. They're a little adventure in themselves, you know, and it was definitely a good day when I got the phone call that we were gonna make it. I mean, it took a few years for us to get, you know, back into this, and there were times where I thought it wasn't gonna happen, so it was a surprise.
Why did it take so long?
I don't know. You know what I think it is that I mean, well, the first one was successful, but you know, I feel like the book series and the fan base really took off after the first one. And then in that period of time, in that 2 years, in that year and a half, especially towards the end of Harry Potter, I feel like a lot of kids really tried to find their other, you know.
The next thing.
Not necessarily the next thing, you know, I don't want to say that, but it's like...
But something that they can, another world that they can go into.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to that.
Right.
So I think that, you know, this was like, I think the movie definitely opened it up and the fan base grew, and the studio saw that and said, let's make another one. And we're here.
Who would do this?
Luke. Turns out you're not the only half-blood who's hard to kill.
I have seen the first 35 minutes. I got to see it earlier. Have you seen it yet?
I've seen a lot of the movie, but
Okay.
not like the final cut version of it, which I'm excited to see.
So for our audience who hasn't seen it, can you tell them where Percy Jackson is at now? What's going on with him?
You know, at the end of the first movie, Percy was the hero. He saved the day. And now at the beginning of this film, he's not the hero anymore. Clarice, this other camper, this other half-blood,
Provides competition.
yeah, she's way better at everything than Percy, and he's kind of accepting his what he thinks is his fate, which is just he's an average demigod, and he's a one-hit wonder, and he's just, you know, he'll lay low now, and we start there.
The only thing that has the power to save our home is the Golden Fleece. It's in the Sea of Monsters, what the humans called the Bermuda Triangle.
Then him and the gang, they're thrust, you know, into this crazy journey to find the fleece, the Golden Fleece, and save their camp. And a lot of it's about Percy, you know, battling his insecurities and stepping up to the plate, and, you know, being a hero.
If it's one thing I've learned, you can't give up on family.
Director Tor Frudenthal has said that the books that the movies are based on are so relatable with their themes, that they're very light and humorous, but there are so many relatable themes. So which were the themes that you related to?
I'd say that the main theme, you know, of this film, I think if there was like a main message, I think it would be the importance of family. And I mean, I think that definition of family is kind of, you know, I guess the people you're closest to and trust the most, so friends can be considered family too.
Of course.
You know, I mean, your family. And I guess the loyalty and the strength one can receive from those relationships. And I think that's what this movie is, you know, mainly about.
Made in Hollywood.